Good evening, babes. How are you? I hope you are amazing. I welcome you into this video. Today is a really interesting topic that I want you all guys to know about, and that is knowing it into being. If it's your first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome. I am Lucrezia. I love to talk about manifestation, share all the resources and knowledge that I have gathered so far in my manifestation journey, what worked for me and what can work for you too. So I love to give you options to just enjoy your manifestation journey. As we always say, you are never not manifesting. Manifestation is something that comes naturally to you, that you are naturally doing. So what we're going to do is just align the manifestation that you are already experiencing into something that you do consciously and intentionally, right? If it's not the first time that you click in on one of my videos and you know me and you love me, I love you too. I love you so much. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel so that you can keep up with my videos and we can hang out in the internet space. Okay, so forgive me, this light is so bright in my face. I'm not even sure I can see you guys, but it's okay. That's not the point of the video. The point of the video is knowing it into being. And that is the easiest way to manifest, right? Because that's the easiest, really, and the fastest. What do I mean by knowing it into being? It means that your inner world is 100 times stronger and it's the only thing that really exists. So it's more important, it's the only thing that matters over the external circumstances that you are currently experiencing. Because I want to remind you, that your current external circumstances are just the result of your inner world so far. So what do we refer to as inner world? That is what you believe it's true, what you expect to happen, and your assumption. So basically it's your belief system. For example, if you believe that you are not loved, that is what is true for you, and that is what you are going to experience, even though maybe it's not that way to other people, but to you, like the way you are going to read and interpret situation and circumstances is through the lenses of I am not loved, because that is what is true for you. And so that is what your brain is going to validate for you, because our brain is always on the lookout for signs and proofs that what we believe is true, right? So that's what we mean by beliefs and inner world, is like what resonates with you inside. So when we know things into being, we are just coming from a space where we believe something as true, like we are expecting that thing to happen, and then it will naturally unfold. I wrote down some, guys, my lovely journal. I love this journal, by the way. It's from Paper Blanks. These, I don't know if you can see it. Paper Blanks. They have regular sales during the year. So I just get a bunch once a year, and they last me a year, but this is beside the point of the video. I love to share with you my personality as well, because that's something that I usually tend to hide. And I just switched my expectations, like all the things that I talk about on this channel, I have lived, I have experienced, and I went through it. So this is what I mean. Like, for example, a few years back, I would have never found the courage to show myself for who I am on the internet, while now I'm just like, I'm excited to be sharing who I am with you and my energy and what I've learned. And so beside let's go back to the point of this video. Let me know if you like to see my personality in the comments, or just, hey, let's hang out. Your inner truth is more important and more true than your external reality, because this is another point that I want to make. People that struggle with manifesting the most are the people that look at the external reality and base their inner reality off of the external reality. For example, like, you want to manifest money, right? If you are looking at the external world to validate yourself, you're like in a loop where it's really hard to get out of. What you want to do is create a solid sense of expectation and assumption within yourself, and then do not mind the 3D, because that's what that is going to change anyway. Once you change your inside, once you change your vibe, your approach, and who you are being on the inside, like how you really feel on the inside, like who you are embodying, the energy you are embodying. This is the next point. I'll go over it. So when you change who you are internally, the external world will change really quickly, actually, if you keep up with it. And this is another point of the video that I want to make, so to persist. But let's go in order a little bit. So yeah, what the people that struggle the most with manifestation are doing is looking at the outside and saying like, oh, it's not working. My manifestation is not working because the outside is giving me this feedback. But what we want to do really is, no, I know what is true. I know what is going to unfold for me. I know what is showing up in my reality, and the 3D is just old news. It's something that I don't even have to pay attention to. I don't have to put my mind on it because it's irrelevant. It's completely irrelevant, right? We want to feel as we are not bothered at all by the 3D circumstances, because we know it's gonna change and it's gonna match what is true within us. Okay, so this brings us to the next point that I wanted to make, which is embodiment. The concept of embodiment, for me, you guys, I already told you in other videos that it has been one of the major concept that took me a long time to actually put into practice, because mentally, with my mind, I cognitively not sure this is an English word, but in Italian it is, on a mind level, it was easy. Like, embodiment means embodying the energy, like being the energy you want to be. But then putting it into practice, it's a whole other thing. Like, it has been a whole other thing for me, because first of all, I was struggling with keeping up. So for example, I would have maybe a day or two that I was really inspired, really aligned, and the energy, the embodiment of the energy that I really wanted to experience was so high, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm never going back, this is my new reality, which sometimes it's true, but many times it has happened that I would have this really up, and then it's kind of I forgot my new energy, I forgot the embodiment, and I went back to the old embodiment of not feeling enough, not feeling like it was possible for me to get what I wanted, and all of these self-limiting assumption and energy. So Embodiment means that every cell in your body is on board with you feeling like you are the version of you that, one, can get what you are manifesting, and two, already has it. Because you can have it, you already have it. Give me one sec to explain this and reword this. Because you are embodying an energy and a version of you that knows that you can get it, it's already yours. Because when you go to the restaurant and you order a burger with fries, the idea that you order it and you can have it, it puts you in the energy of already having it. Like, you know you're gonna have the burger and fries, you're just like waiting for it to be ready for you. But in your head, you're already having it. Like, you already have it, you just are waiting for it to literally show up on your plate, on your table. But within yourself, you feel like you already have it. And with any other manifestation is literally the same. I don't know if you ever had like a check wrote to you. I had a check once of like 10,000 euros, and I already had the money before it hit my bank account, because in my head, when I deposited the check, it was on its way to me. Like, I don't know if in your bank it works like that, but with my bank, when you deposit a check, it takes like 7 to 10 days, like a week or so, to actually for the money to show up in your account. In those 7 to 10 days, like, you know you have the money, you're just like waiting for it to show up in your bank account balance, right? And so it's always the same thing. Like, you don't have to, but the more you're able to embody an energy of already having it, that's when it's going to show up. And yeah, so embodiment means that you are living and breathing the energy you want to experience. You are so let me see if I can explain it so that it really lands for you, because I want you to really get this concept and applying it, because this is what is going to make you manifest so fast, guys. So let's say you are manifesting an SP, like a relationship with an SP. Okay, so here there is the energy of being in a relationship with your SP. Okay, healthy, harmonious, fun, loving, secure relationship. Okay, it's here. And here is you in your body. What you want to do is get that energy and like put it in your body, all over your body, like embodying it, like be a vessel for that energy to exist. So what you want to do is being mean for that energy, for this energy to exist. So that energy exists through you. Okay, this is embodiment. When you really become that energy, and that energy is in your body, like your body becomes that energy. That is what embodiment is. Let me know if you need any more clarification, or if this made it click for you. Another point that is really, really important is to not be double-minded. I'm talking to you and to me as well, but now I'm talking to you because I made this mistake for the longest time. This is actually the mistake that slowed down my manifestation journey the most, and that is to be double-minded, which is absolutely normal. Do not be hard on yourself if you are being double-minded. Just be aware that you're being double-minded and that you need to get back on track on your new mind. Let me explain what I mean by double-minded. what I mean by double-minded is that one fifth, like half, I don't even want to say half, but like two parts of your mind. Like there could be like two parts of your mind. One, I am in the relationship with my SP, I'm happy, I'm wealthy, I'm healthy, I have whatever I want. This is one. And then you embody that energy, and that is great. That is going to make sure that your manifestation are coming. The other one is, this is never gonna happen for me. I was not meant for this. It's so hard. I'm never gonna have what I want. This is impossible. My SP loves another person. This is never going to materialize. Blah, 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 blah. Okay? So this is double-minded, which means one side of your mind is on board with you and it's like, yeah, we can do it. We are getting it. And the other one is like, bitch, that's impossible. I am never going to be experiencing that. What I want you to do is to be aware when your second, like, mind, your the second side of your mind that is working against you is showing up, and just being like, oh, I'm aware that now this automatic pattern is triggered. So what I'm going to do is take a deep breath and just go back into the mind that I would have if I already had what I'm manifesting. So going back to, it's totally happening for me, this is working, everything works out for me, this is unfolding exactly as it's meant to be for me to get what I want, and so on, right? So being double-minded is that, like, going back and forward from your old identity to your new identity. Oh, and also going back to, this is completely normal, because literally in your brain there are pathways, like physical pathways of your thoughts made by neurons that, like, you know, neurons that wire together. So every thought you have, it has like a neuronal pathway, and the more the thought is thought, so the more you repeat a thought, the stronger the neuronal pathway is. So of course it could happen in a blink of an eye that the old neuronal pathway just like dies and it's never heard of again, but for most cases you're just like creating that new pathway with the new identity, with the new thought that is like, yes, this is possible for me, yes, I have it, yes, it's happening. And imagine it like if you were in a forest and there was like a trail, and there is the trail that you use the most is the one with the biggest like road, and where the vegetation is less developed, like there is more space. It's like easier to go that way because you have like so many times it has been walked, right? So it's more comfortable to walk there because it's walkable. Like you made it walkable, like it's walkable. While the new way that it's possible neuronal pathways, you have to make it, like you have to create it brand new in the forest. So of course the first few times that you walk that pathway, you're going to be like, I'm not sure I'm supposed to walk this way because it's uncomfortable, because it's hard, because it's not easy. There are obstacles, there is resistance, blah blah blah. But the more you walk on the new trail, the wider it gets, the easier it gets, and then the moment it sets and it's the natural pathway, you're gonna see that the new one that once was hard and not non-existence, now it's the wider one, the easier one, the more comfortable. And the old one that used to be the wider and more comfortable, like vegetation will grow over it, and to the point that someday it will not be an option at all, because it's so unused that vegetation took over. And that is the same in your brain, right? Do are you following me what I'm saying? The new pathway is going to be easier and the old one is going to die in the forest. Okay. And this is what we say in the manifestation community. This is what we refer to when we say persist. So persisting means keep walking in that new trail in the forest until it's comfortable and until it's the natural first choice, second nature. Okay? Because the old one is your second nature now, and that is why you are experiencing what you are experiencing. But the moment you become aware and you switch it, then your external reality is also gonna switch. So what I wanted to say, that this is normal, because of course if you have been taking the same road for 20 years, it's expected to like have the habit of taking that road and course correcting. Okay, so the important thing is that you become aware of what you are thinking and entertaining, and when it's something that you know is not serving you, you just adjust, and that's it. The more you adjust, the easier it becomes, and at some point it will just naturally be your automatic choice to do the right choice. Oh, and the last point I wanted to make is that in all these, we are not completely disrupting your routines and your day-to-day life. What we are doing is taking what you are already doing, so thinking, and adjust it to what you want to experience. Okay? Yeah, so this is it for today's video. I hope you took a lot of value from it. If you did, please leave a like so that other people can benefit from the video as well. And let's manifest everything, guys. I love you so much. Let me know, as always, if you have any questions. Subscribe to the channel. That would literally make my day. I love to see this community grow and this channel grow, and I love to help people manifest. And yeah, that's it, guys. Knowing it into being. Be sure of what is true for you and what is showing up, and that is what is going to show up. I love you. Happy manifesting.